Allow me to welcome my guest, Ruff Kids. How you doing, my brother?
Hey, great. Amazing. Thanks for having me.
It's good to have you on Diamond TV after a very long while.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I think the last time I saw you at Diamond TV was like the first year we just started, I think 2017. One of the few artists who was the first to come through here, so it always means a lot to have you around.
Oh, thank you, bro.
By the way, are we Ruff Kid, Ruff Kaida?
We are Ruff Kid now.
So what happened to going back to Ruff Kid?
Going back to Ruff Kid, first, it's something that already people, knew, like, Ruff Kid won the BAFTA, you know what I mean? So there was a time, again, when I was going to the States, there are some papers that I carried about me going to perform there. So the way I pronounced my name, saying Ruff Kaida, what? You know? So so I thought, because I think they kept me for about 40 minutes. Just, I don't know, whatever they were assessing. Then they're like, okay, cool. They were just like, be in this room. Yeah. I remember the guy was picking me up. I think he waited for almost, like, what's going on? The flight is already landed. And so I thought, no. Hey, it might be my lucky day today. You see, but I don't know the next time it's gonna be.
Let's talk about the brand new song that you have out. We're just from showing a bit of the music video, and obviously it will continue showing on the viewer's screen as we talk about it. Very interesting song. First of all, it's a short song, but close, less than 3 minutes, 2 minutes, something seconds. I've noticed this trend for Nigerian artists as well, where they keep the music short. Was that deliberate for you as well with this song?
I believe when it's a blink, you want to look at it twice.
Ruff Kaida being poetic right now. Oh, Ruff Kid. So when you feel like you blink,
like you want to repeat the song.
And
like,
more
where
views,
did it
more
go?
Streams.
Oh, now they're learning now.
So the idea is to keep the song on repeat.
I didn't have a lot to explain on that song. I just had, like, I was celebrating me saying, I was celebrating my few achievements. Like, there's always people who want me to pack and go to the farm and just become a deep farmer like that. My name should die like that, saying, you know what I mean? But I belong here. You see, so I always rejoice when I achieve. So that song, I did it after I was nominated for the South African Hip Hop Awards.
Which we'll be talking about soon.
So I was like, I'm the first hip hop artist. Some other artists here, there's some other fans or what, because I'm too unique or I'm too different. So they put me in a corner saying, no, that's not rap. I will still have those critics because they want me to sound like them, because them sound the same. No disrespect, but we know, you know what I mean? Like you can hear a who in who, a who in who, a who in who, but you can't hear a Ruff Kid in who.
Because even just as we talk about the music video, it starts where, like, you're being chased out of a house. What exactly are we trying to communicate there?
I'm trying to that song. One, it's a soccer song. That's what I mean,
Because you even made shout-outs to football players.
Because that's where I got the concept of the hook. So, two, I'm looking at people who are going through, like, let's say, heartbreaks, like, let's say a lady being mistreated by a man. Now, I'm a guy, so I had to act like, me breaking up with a lady, like, she's like, hey, just go on that, like, you know what I mean? Like, then I go there, then it's popping, it's happening. I'm having a good time.
Okay. And even just when we talk about the time we released this song, unfortunately, it's just around the time the Copper Queens have been kicked out of the World Cup, even though they've got a game against Costa Rica happening. But I'm sure it would have also managed to fit in well with all the Bustele songs for the Copper Queens, isn't it?
But to them, I'll still congratulate them, man. World Cup, there are just very few countries from Africa that qualified there. So, and then it's the first time. The experience is different. You know what I mean? Yo, you go to this place, you know what I mean, where you've never been. Look about Zongo boy. You see what I mean? So they haven't been exposed yet. So that's why they can play like that. They haven't been exposed yet. You see, so with me, it's an advantage. Like, obviously, now there'll be, obviously, even if they've been kicked out, but I think on the FIFA rankings, I think they're still safe, like in Africa. You know, so next, obviously, they'll do better. So with me dropping the song, and then it will still give them life. You see what I mean? It will still, like, even the games that have to come, that song will still be there in them. Yeah. Yeah,
they've won more tomorrow against Costa Rica.
Yeah.
But you talked about your sound, and I've noticed. Yes, you have that uniqueness. It's like it's trap. Is it safe to call it trap music?
Yeah, it's trap.
So you trap, and obviously you localize it.
Yeah.
And so on. Why did you also choose that direction? Because you could have chosen any form of rap, but you chose that form of hip hop.
Yeah. When you listen to my beats right now, it's something that Drake would jump on. When you listen to Tabawina, you know that, okay, Drake can jump on this song. When you listen to Banja, you know that Drake can jump on this song. When you listen to Keep On Trying, you say, Drake can jump on this song. No Zambian that you can go like, sorry, not to disrespect. You see what I mean? But that's the level I'm on. I'm aiming on putting Zambia on. You see what I mean? So you have to mess with the sound that is friendly to them than them searching. They only search for something which is wavy, like a piano. You see what I mean? Like, you know, but with me, I'm more about content. Like what I want to explain a lot in a song. So I can't go for my piano, because my piano is just fun. It's music, like just, you know. But I want to explain. I wanna inspire people. Like whichever song I do, it's like I'm inspiring. Even Banja. Oko wayo kuli konse gang. Wila baba lupwa bobe gang. Naba kutemwa banobe gang. Babe kumutima kobe. You know, that's what God wants. You see what I mean? So I'm putting in local. You know, I'm communicating with my villager, the way where I came from. You know, and then I'm sounding international. This is why I was nominated at those South African Hip Hop Awards, alongside Kendrick Lamar, bro. And oh, Tabawina, bro. Like that's it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
But how does it work with taking out a sound that's already familiar to people out there, instead of creating our own that we can sell out? Because if you look at what Nigerians are doing, they're now saying Afrobeats to the world. South Africa is also embracing a piano, which they're exporting to the world. Sampa the Great is also doing her best with Zamrock. She's bringing back Zamrock, commercializing it, and taking it to the world, and they're accepting it. So why didn't you think of going that direction as well, of finding a sound that we can export instead of already selling to them what they already have?
Respect to Sampa the Great with her movement, but I think she's got bigger, she's got a wealthy backing. You get what I'm saying? So it's easy to do that. Okay? She's got a label behind. Okay? Those are rich people behind. You get what I'm saying? So this is why she can get plugs anywhere. You get what I'm saying, huh? But I'm more independent. You get what I'm saying?
Last time we checked, we thought you were with Kalandanya Music Promotions.
Yeah, Kalandanya, I can't really talk about our contract right now. Okay, but I'm doing my own thing. But yeah, that Bali is my Bali, and he knows that I haven't left. Unless he calls me, then yeah, we strategize.
So you've got a relationship with him, but not with the label.
Yeah, because the label is being managed by people. You get what I'm saying? So, but right now, I think we're in good shape. Like, yeah. But the thing is that I've been doing my own thing. Okay, like my own thing, you know. Yeah, because I think my movement demands a lot. Okay, my movement demands a lot. I've got songs that I can drop, like I've got a lot of Dunka songs. Like my people know, a lot of Dunka. I've got a song with Makito, I've got a song with Shefi, I've got a song with J-Max, I've got a song with King Artiste, I've got a song with J-Cash.
But you just don't want to drop them?
Not now, because I'll drown in the Zambian swimming pool.
I like that one.
Yeah.
And you're trying to avoid drowning in the Zambian. So means the swimming pools, people just doing the same thing and you don't want to drown.
Zambian music is congested. It's not grown. Chameleon used to go to Malawi and pack up, fill up the stadium. There was no one to shoot then. Get it? So it's the same thing.
So in short, all these things that we see, your maps and them doing, it's been done before.
I've been to the States, toured more than 14 states. Chicago, Atlanta, Dallas, Connecticut, Indianapolis. Bro.
It just wasn't documented.
No.
Do you regret that?
The only difference right now is I can go with 1 or 2 people. Before they were like, okay, so you find someone here, you're gonna be, because it's expensive to get the tickets there. But right now, yeah, it's because of Kalandanya who came in. So Zambia music has revamped. It has gotten some value. Because artists touched money. Money brings value. Yomaps came in Nishkalandanya. Yomaps was big, Nishkalandanya is coming in. So imagine the biggest artist. Yeah. So what my movement is, why I'm in SA there. Wizkid, before he became big, he was in SA. He was chilling with Maporisa, he was doing songs with The Hustler. Burna Boy stayed with AKA. RIP to AKA. Okay. That's why I'm messing with SA. Okay, from there, SA got everything. It's the hub. And they should just allow us there, not shot. Yeah. And from there, we can fly. But that's my move. That's what my movement.
I'd like for us to talk about that more and seeing how best we can explore the South African market. But over here in Zambia, generally, because you've been doing this for a very long time, I was saying earlier in the introduction of the show, over 20 years of being in the game. What are your thoughts on artists' retirement?
There's no retire. When you're an artist, you're like a preacher. You don't retire. The more I grow, the more I'm becoming wise. You're enjoying this interview, right? Yeah, bro.
A lot of wisdom.
But like 3-4 years ago, I wouldn't have been speaking on the same level. So the industry needs me. Oliver Mtuguzi was kicking bat at the showgrounds before he passed on, RIP to him. And he was old and he wasn't in his good condition. I'm still in my 30s, man.
Because it feels like you've been doing this for so long.
Yeah, because I started
early.
when we were both young, but you didn't start then.
Yeah.
I'd already started. So I was on TV and you're checking me out. I grow up in your eyes. Sorry, this is I think this is what they want me to bow wow. Yeah, that's a line in the song.
They want you to they want you to bow wow. Kind of killing himself now. So you think it's there's no such thing as retirement for an artist?
No, it's like a preacher, man.
But you see, but for a preacher, I mean, for an artist, again, coming back to the issue of artists, it still involves so many things. Jumping on stage, maybe relevance of the artist and all these things. when these things begin to fade, isn't it at that point that maybe someone says, hey, let me just maybe take a background role? Like footballers, some of them don't completely retire from football, but they stop playing and they take a background role. You become a coach. You coach and you become big at that, and that becomes you.
Yeah, a footballer, that's a physic. It's like modeling. It's a beauty, is what I mean. But music is the voice. Okay? I can be rapping seated and people will be moving, bro. There's some songs even right now I perform seated, bro. And they are moving. I'm not just supposed to jump. And I mean, what's his name? I don't know. Lionel Richie.
Lionel Richie, yeah.
Yes. Bro, he did I Call It Love when it was above 60, bro. Above 60, say, got the heat, bro. The whole world, bro. Soccer, it's for... So you need your legs. When you can't run, you can't run. But with me... But
the thing is, a lot of these people can say they can run. The only difference is they can't just run at the pace of the newer guys.
Yes.
So that's why they retired. Because look at Ronaldinho, he was playing.
Yes, that's soccer. That's soccer.
But the only difference is he can't play mainstream football.
That's soccer. Kofi Olomide, bro, we're going to kick together. Yeah. I was born when he was kicking. I found him kicking. But you're going to hire him? That's music. It's a beauty of music.
But do you think, in the Zambian context, do you think there's a possibility of making a music comeback? Because the artists, I'll use the word previous era loosely, because with music there's been different eras. There's this generation of artists, this generation, and it seems like there's a new generation of artists now. But do you think it's possible to have a successful comeback for somebody from a previous generation of music? Yeah,
it depends on his strategy. Like for me, my video is doing good. It's almost like it's on 50K, 5 days, 50K. That's good for me alone on the video, not feature. And look at my YouTube subscription. It's just on 16. It was on about 10. It's gone to 16 after this video. So meaning I'm growing real quick. I didn't have a YouTube channel. Like, it was about to grow, and this one, when I dropped Keep On Trying, but Keep On Trying, people reported that song. And it was removed by YouTube. Till we had to reshoot the video. And you know the way it is, the momentum grows because Keep On Trying at 88K the first day. You know, I even knew that the same first day my Rokacha is Ankara 100K, so meaning I'm safe. But it was removed.
Why was it reported?
People reported it because it had some bloodshed in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so people reported it. But my stuff is always reported because I think I'm too good for the game. You know what I mean? Even Facebook was reported. Page, yeah, my page. Actually, the new one just started, and it's on about 300,000 followers right now. It's the one, that's why this video, it's getting such views, because I wasn't online, bro. I was just on Instagram. And on Instagram, nikumayad. Okay? Nimulusaka. You know why Copper Belt music blows? Yeah, why you can say these kids are getting more than you. Them, they were like the biggest artists every time. You know Copper Belt the way it is? Copper Belt is like a village. It's like Nigeria. Okay? Yeah. So what happens is that Chandanga afunyo Ruimbo. Okay? Wamake Chanda, wajaza kama, hey, tareomfa Chanda afunyo Ruimbo, unamulufwa. Rosa wanebo, send to Ruff. Now can I drop a song? Ruff get you know? That's in Lusaka, bro. Lusaka can make you retire for real.
But why? I've never understood that. You know, I've never really understood why Lusaka has to be like that.
Because Lusaka,
and it's still the same Zambia, which is
Lusaka. It's I think there's no. Maybe it's because it's a town. Maybe people came from different places. Yeah. So we compete. My promoter will compete with me. You get what I'm saying? Not BK. No. I'm just saying. Like, I'm just saying not BK, but BK. No. It's not on. Like, he's the best man I've met. The best man with blessings I've met. BK.
Yeah,
shout out. Yeah. But in Zambia, the way it is, someone who wants to help me. Doesn't want me to shine. He thinks I would outshine. You get what I'm saying? In Lusaka. You see? But I think on the corporate belt, maybe it's different. But the thing is, what happens is that them, so they promote, so the song comes from there.
Yeah.
Here, we just follow what's trending. That's Lusaka. If we want to fish, we are not fish. But it's a very bad thing because we can't. You can't if you don't love, if I don't love what you're doing and appreciate what you're doing, my brother, like, then, bro, I'm killing just myself. Oh, I know it's hard, but I'm just killing, you know, I'm keeping it to myself. That's Lusaka, actually.
So, do you, as an artist, generally feel underappreciated?
Yeah, I'm an artist that's underrated. Like, I think the most I've been underrated for, like, since, you know what I mean? Some people maybe thought, because I was hanging out with Mainza, so they thought it's luck for me to be in the game. You know what I mean? My face when I just started. But I know the game. You know what I mean? I knew the game. I was like, okay, cool. The way I should, okay, I'm choosing this guy. I'll rock with him till maybe he stops himself. You know what I mean? I rock with MT right now. Okay. Because I know where I'm going.
If you had to create an event, because I've been seeing artists who do this, Ozzy has something coming up, 20 years in the game. Danny has got his festival every year. If you had to put something like that, Ruff Kid Festival, even for 2023, do you think people would show up in huge numbers to just reminisce, as you take it back? I was watching a show you did recently, an event you did recently where you had a mashup of all these songs over the years, and it just even reminded me saying, my goodness, he's given us hits for so many years. So if you had to do an event like that and allow people to experience it, with how you feel underrated, do you think people would show up?
Like doing this year.
Whether this year, next year?
Like this year, I can't be ready. I'm still working on myself. Like, I know where I'm supposed to be, but because like when my pages were taken out, it messed up the speed. Yeah, I would have been ready, but I'm getting back on my horse. Like, I just go back on my horse, you know. Okay. So yeah, because I know what I give my people, and you know, I want them to come in numbers and experience. Is what I mean, and to be in it. So for me to be in it, I'm now in their presence right now. So obviously with time they'll catch up like, oh, he's here, because they're still coming. Yeah.
We'll take a break, and when we get back from our break, we'll just talk more about Ruff Kid and his presence in the industry right now. Him being affiliated to the South African hip-hop industry, because he recently got nominated at the South African Hip Hop Awards, penetrating that market, his relationship with MT, the hustler, and also new artists in the game. We'll be right back.
So, let's just recheck our mics. Chimweka?
Mic check.
1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. How's it?
Our boss, the Ruff Kid.
Yo, what's up?
Alright, we're good.
Alright, 3, 2, 1, pick up.
Welcome back to Watching on the Table. My guest is Ruff Kid. By the way, didn't you mention that you've left Zambia for Malawi? What was that about?
Yeah, it's maybe I just got mad at some point, like, you know, when that time I had that Facebook page. You remember that? That's a different Facebook page. Huh? That was a different Facebook page, actually. Yeah, I just started. Then it was restricted, and that's the time Keep on Trying was removed from the YouTube.
Yeah.
And I know Keep on Trying is a tough song, like, oh, it's for everyone, like youngster, grandma, you know. So I knew, like, it's gonna save Zambia, because I do this for Zambia, man.
Yeah.
I do this for my country.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it was removed. So I was like, these people are reporting this video to be removed from and then I'm doing it for them, man.
Yeah.
So yeah, I visited Malawi, but I just said I'll move to
to come back to Zambia.
I didn't come back direct. I had to go to SA to do some stuff first. To record and.
So you went to Malawi and just realized that Zambia is better.
No, I knew Zambia is home, man. Kwanu, but the thing is, sometimes you know, I saw people miss me. You know what I mean? Like some people miss me, and you need to show saying, yo, hey, you guys, I matter. Not to drop a nyimbo and then people report it, your people
But by the way, because shout out to anybody watching us from Malawi right now, because we also televise in Malawi on Diamond TV.
Where?
When you go there, what's the love like? Because I know Malawi and Zambia were like one.
Yeah, it's just like another province that you've gone
exactly.
to.
Yeah. I mean, I know that Malawi really listen to a lot of Zambian music.
Zambia, man.
Like I saw
we don't even need a map, man. Like we just need to be one.
So what was the reception like when you're in Malawi? Do you feel like you're in Zambia, like where you go outside? Because you know here outside, anywhere you walk, Ruff Kid, somebody's gonna spot you and say, "Yo, that's Ruff Kid." But was it the same in Malawi?
Yeah, people know me, like they know my face. But I'm not an out person even here in Zambia, man. Like I rarely move. Yeah, so I didn't see a lot of that.
That's very true.
Yeah.
And you've been like that for a while, eh?
Yeah.
I remember, yeah, the Ruff Kid is, even just if you have to get something from the shop, you rarely come out, you rather be in the car and let somebody else go in the shop and get the stuff. I know that about Ruff Kid. But SA, like, it sounds like SA is your second home now. Like, you just been SA chilling.
Yeah, I've built relationships there. I've built good relationships there. I've built family there. So it's going down. It's going up actually. It's going nice. So yeah, it takes obviously it's a process. It's not. I didn't start this journey like yesterday.
Yeah.
No, I met the hustler in 2020. That was 2017. Yeah, when I went there for the first time for him, is what I mean. I just went there for him. So, so I built that. I built that with his people, you know. And then he opened doors, even some doors that he didn't know that he's the one who opened. You know, so there are some people that I was meeting because of him, saying, "Oh,
really?"
Yeah. So, it's nice, man. Like, yeah.
And that's the importance of doing a collaboration where it's just a good song, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You know some collaborations that sound forced?
Yeah.
They don't blend, the artists don't blend, but they're big artists, they just don't blend. But this one, like you were saying, saying that Drake can jump on, and MT thought he could jump on it.
Yeah.
That's pretty smart.
That's bad.
Let's touch on that now, because we hear what you've done with SA and how you are penetrating it more. But is it something that you deliberately want to do across the continent, across the world? Because I know you've traveled, you were mentioning all those places your tours in, but back home people would joke and say, when to perform my Zambian community.
Yeah, and that's what I didn't want, because when I was in the States, I performed for Zambians. Okay, so yeah, shout out to some promoters, like shout out to some promoters. Some were bringing some other like the show we had in Boston. I remember we had some people from Ghana, from Nigeria there. Yeah, so when I finished performing, they came to take pictures, and this man, I used to remember his name, but because of I lost my Facebook, so we lost contact. You know, it was like, I'm a promoter, and bro, what I've seen tonight, I brought whiskey 2 weeks ago. I didn't see this. Oh.
He even did the O to show you like I'm from Ghana.
Yeah, he was telling me, I'm a promoter from Ghana. I brought whiskey, okay? What I've seen, what you've done, I didn't see this. Wow. So I was like, what do I need? And I'll bring you, but people don't know you. So I was like, I need a name. So I started searching there, like, who can I feature? Because that's the way I'm going to get a name. It's by affiliating. Okay. So I started searching there. I found the Nigerians, they were up. Because he told me, saying, I will make you tour, like, you know. But I don't want you to be coming under these guys. It will take us long. And I was like, so what do I need? I started thinking. So when I was there, I found Nigerians were way expensive. So that's when I decided, when I go back, let me do first with the Hustler first.
That was the dope one. That's the dope one.
Yeah.
And I like that you guys did that. And I think people want to see generally more other artists being involved. But let's talk about you promoting young artists. And you know, I somehow feel like I sort of know Ruff Kid, but he doesn't know what I know about him. You know? But I know how strong you were with Kangono. I know the artists you had, people like Vito. Like, I know that much. But what happened to movements like that? Because you were promoting artists and suddenly you just stopped.
Yeah. Promoting an artist is like, I believe when you're a promoter, you have to lay back. You get what I'm saying? Unless you've got the company behind you, and then you're just the face. Like Kanye West was saying, we're just the faces. You see? You know? Whereby you've got, let's say, Rockefeller is being handled by you at the face. You get what I'm saying? But if you are a promoter, you have to lay back like Bateman. So you pick up an artist, you are just there. Even if you drop a verse, it's for playing. Because when you're an artist, you're trying to push yourself and you're trying to push another artist, you're going to look greedy. Yeah. Because your brand is demanding. It's bigger.
Yeah. But still, that can be argued because look, Ruff, how many guys in the game have done that? J Cash, look how he's really helped Dismo be where he is. Dismo is one of the hardest in the game. Slap, let's not even talk about Slap. Look at what he's done with Bobby. You've worked with Slap also.
I don't know how Slap works with Bobby, but me and Slap, what we worked on wasn't a deal. You get what I'm saying? And that made him big because we contributed. There were a lot of us who contributed. Sutu. Yeah, all of us were not, those were not deals. It was a movement. Okay, so we escorted him and he reached somewhere. You get what I'm saying? So he became a brand who can handle Bobby.
Okay.
We made a brand who can handle Bobby, and he couldn't handle us. That's why Slap can't give me a contract. You get what I'm saying? There was PJ, you know, there was, you know, all those were doing it for the movement. You see what I mean? And those are tough ones. Huh? Like, where did they go? You see what I'm saying?
But only one person.
No, but
I never understand that because even some people would argue that XYZ is meant to build Slap, but then the argument being Slap has also helped push people in the game. Bobby, who's also at his own links.
Bobby's artist, bro.
And same as the new guy they have on the block now, Zayn. But my point is,
those are his artists, bro. When you've listened.
But I'm saying, why can't you do that for other artists as well? Because how many artists would you name that have been of your legacy? Because you've been in the game for a long time. Because here it's about legacy. So people always say, hey, this guy,
the artists that can name because of my legacy, maybe because I'm I'm an unappreciated person. So even if I help, it goes sleeping. Okay.
Oh, that's
yeah. GYK.
Yeah,
I put him on a song, Mugeto. Me, that's helping someone. You get what I'm saying? I introduce you to the people. What you do after that is your thing. I saw, who else I saw? Even PJ. PJ, when he was coming up, he didn't have any video. I took him, I want to so let's do a song. Then that's how we recorded in Konto. I introduced him to the world. Boom, that's helping. To me, you have to appreciate. Nobody shot a music video and put me on. Okay? I did myself. Even Manza didn't do that. Okay? I saw Dismo in Fly J. People just claiming them for the clout on TV and on cameras. Yo, I took them shopping. I bathed them. I shot a video for them. Okay? There's another artist, Dre. You see what I mean? I shot Janimbo, my type, for him. What's your video? I'll shoot for you. Yo. Okay? There's another artist. So Wanjana Bananimbo, yeah, super. Not the previous one, not Talala Pamoy, the other one. Tufana, Breezy.
Chile Breezy.
I gave him that name.
The Sahara Impala,
yeah.
And now he's on Pareni.
Yeah, he's growing. You see? Yeah. I saw him before ever, you know, I had faith in him. I was like, cool. Okay. I even gave him that name. Chile Breeze, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
no, but I see where the challenge is, Slap. I mean, Ruff, and why again I bring him with Slap. And it's not just him. I don't want to make reference to him because I know your brothers in Rwanda get in between that. But I feel like the difference is, it felt like you just featured them and said you're putting them on, but like put them under your wing, because it's more than just featuring. There's some of people who can say, I featured suppose on my song and I helped them. But then did you do anything to keep them on, like beyond that? Like what these other guys have done. They've done this. Look at how J Cash had to wait for Dismo for the game to accept him, you know what I mean? Because when he came on the scene, it was just like, okay, it wasn't just a feature, but you did something longer. So what have you done longer? Like, is there an artist that can say, the way Mainza was to you, this artist can say Ruff was to me, and that's why I've been in this game this long?
Mainza didn't sign me.
Yeah, but just
okay.
the fact that you had him under your wing.
Mainza, I was hanging out with him. Okay, I was hanging out with him, and yeah, I was following him. Actually, I was just following him. You know, yeah, because I remember some time back, I entered his house, but my shoes were stinking because I used to walk from Chirulu to Northmead to there. Then I entered his house, and the wife told him, saying, you don't want to know, yeah? You get what I'm saying? Because I wanted this, bro. Okay? Yeah. So it's different. What I do to them, it's bigger than signing them. Like, I introduce them on the scene, and it's up to them, but they all grow. If they don't pick up their wings, it's them. You get what I'm saying? About wings even, I've been paralyzed a lot in the game, like. So, imagine if I had artists I'm pushing, and then my Facebook is messed up, I can't open another Facebook. Like, it was, even the person who opened this Facebook is not me, it's just someone who's running it. Like, you know. So, anani paka kucha admin, so nimet control to anapo they got so, you know. But because my number, it's like my number, because they follow the reference number or something. Yeah, you know. So if I was to get an artist like under my wing fully, it will feel like even him thinking like I'm not doing much for him. So let me focus on me. Let me find myself. In the way I want to find myself on a stage where I belong, like here. It will be easy to call one, boom, agree, and I have a pit.
But who can you say you're listening to? Which new wave artists or artists of this generation are you listening to?
Yeah, I listen to music when it's being played. I'm more of a thinker than, you know. So I enjoy thinking. But I listen to music when it's being played. I've heard Mordecai. I've heard at Estrap. Yeah, I've heard I think there's Zane. The Zane? Yeah. Yeah.
It was just dropped with XYZ, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, I love how you're in touch. But it's interesting because I don't think you've said any rapper there. Because all those are singers, Mordecai, Ace-Trap.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
So, meaning, in short, rap is dead.
No, rap has been like that, okay? Pop is always pop. Singers are pop artists, okay? Rap has always been like that. Even before Tupac, there was Michael Jackson. People used to think Tupac hits on Michael Jackson because they were both big, but Michael Jackson, the way Enzo Pangira Vintuko.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I was getting it all, you know?
But what's the point, even in Z, where hip-hop was just the thing? Like, you couldn't mention Zambia's top 5 without rappers.
Without rappers, yes.
So no, there's a time. Just that point.
Yeah. There's till your maps.
Yes.
Yeah.
Others would even argue maybe.
Rappers. What we need.
Yeah,
rappers. Yeah, Tishon does a lot. Like, it does dance or two. Yeah.
But
so
Tishon at some point because he used to be a rapper.
You see. So yeah, he raps. He still raps.
That's true. He still raps. Yeah. Have you listened to his new album?
I heard a song about a pastor or something.
Scamming.
Scamming. Yeah.
In a Jesus name. Scam is the title. Yeah, that's ish. Yeah. So you dope. Are you guys cool, by the way? Because last time I saw you chilling with Showster and you complaining about some cups. That's why we couldn't bring any cups here because they're like, hey, Ruff claiming somebody got his cup. How are you guys? Are you guys cool now?
I've never met him. I saw him driving. I was driving. But I've never met him. But the other time, someone called me, wanted my number. They asked Danny, shout out. Then Danny told them, Tishon Nakwat. Then he called Tishon. Tishon gave him. So yeah.
Oh. Yeah. So the meaning is
it's all love. It's all love.
I love that he got that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are some of the best performers to ever do it. Ish, Ruff, I feel like we can talk about so much, but we have to end this, unfortunately, because it just became like a conversation. You know what I mean? It just became like a conversation. I wonder why.
Yeah.
But JK hinted towards having an album out. Would you consider doing a project like EP album?
Oh yeah, like the songs I was mentioning earlier on about me, the song with Mikey too, and then yeah, that's an album. Like it's an album, yeah, it's an album. Yeah, it's almost done, that one, so that's why I'm keeping those songs. It's for an album.
Have you listened to B-Flow's new album?
But I heard the song with Your Maps.
Yeah. So, and people have been criticizing him, saying, hey, his music sounds like it's 2007, and saying he can't make a comeback because he took a break at some point. When you hear that, does it give you an idea of perhaps how people could also receive your project?
Yeah, this is why I've revamped my game, and I'm trapping. Because people study us. They study everything, is what I mean. And like the way I know Zambians, they conclude for you. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be your game up. Like, you have to expand, okay? Expand your territory, like not focusing on this market. Okay, so yeah, it might be like but yeah, you have to grow. Yeah, you have to grow. So when you focus in saying I do another Zambian, yeah, even streams are growing, like Zambian, because everyone is buying a phone every day. Phones are going. So Zambian streams are growing, and you might be thinking that, no, we've got fans out there, like a lot of, no. It's the same Zambian people that are growing, you know what I mean? So you might go like, imagine number of figures, it's just that. So we need to find a way of expanding, like real, you know what I mean, like real outside there.
You know, Ruff, I think my director is enjoying this a bit too much. You were supposed to tell me cut a long time ago, but I guess he's feeling the conversations as well. I know this has been more than we should have talked about, but I'd love to thank you so much for coming through on the show. I always knew this. Once you have Ruff on, it's always a great conversation. The wisdom is just... It's like your mind just opens, you know.
Thanks, man.
Bless. How do you pronounce the title of your song? Because you know,
the way you pronounced it. It's a mix. It's Nyanja actually.
Yeah.
Nyanja is a mix of. It's not Chewa. Yeah. Nyanja is different from Chewa. Yeah. So Nyanja is Tabawina. There's Ba in Nyanja.
Yeah.
Tabawina.
It's like you have to sing the title for it to make sense, you know. So that's his brand new music video that's out. You can request for it on the Diamond Top 10 as well, so you can see it and give your views on it. This is where On the Table is just about to get to an end. But thank you for watching. My name is Chimweka, or simply Chimweka. Catch me again next week Sunday at 17 hours.